You ready?
Yeah.
Beep, beep. Okay, so this week we're gonna bring you guys a project video with a twist. And here's the twist, okay? Jason, my brother, walks through every single house we do in Utah anyway, and he records it.
I use one of these, glide cam, and different lens, different camera, but I balance the camera and I walk around, and that's how I get kind of as smooth as I can get the walkthrough of the house.
So this week, this house that we actually ended up flipping it. So we bought it, fixed it, sold it. So we bought this property on October 15th, 2015. We bought the property for $187,500. But the interesting thing is, many of you guys have been in real estate for a while, you know that when these sellers leave houses, sometimes they leave stuff behind, and one man's trash is another man's treasure, right?
Because I'm a thrift junkie slash hoarder in training slash guy that likes to get stuff for free.
A lot of times he walks around houses that are vacant, and he's not sure if the people are coming back or not, but there's stuff that's there.
Most of the time when I walk through, I see cool stuff. It's pretty obvious that the people are still there. And so I just think to myself, wow, that's awesome. But obviously I don't take it because I don't steal stuff from people's houses. Yeah, there's this kind of question in my mind sometimes. I usually call Luke and ask if it's okay if I take some stuff.
And I don't hear about him most of the time, but this one time I heard about it. He came back from this walkthrough and he's like, hey man.
I don't know if you guys have bought the house yet. I hope you have, because yeah. I tried to get a hold of Luke.
Because Luke's like the liaison between the seller and us.
I couldn't get a hold of him. I hope it was okay, but
I'm like, what are you talking about? He said,
the house is vacant. When I get to the backyard, I noticed a vegetable garden. They're really nice looking vegetables.
can you believe somebody left these vegetables?
What am I gonna do? I can't just leave these. Went out to the garden, got a bunch of stuff, and I ran back to the car.
I've been robbed.
I was out of there.
I thought that was really funny that he was even self-conscious about that because, you know, who cares, right, about the vegetables?
If it were my house and my garden, I'd be pissed.
He thieved them. So we're there, we're walking through it, and I'm seeing it for the first time, and it looked really good. It was awesome. I was impressed by it. And we walked up to the front door. The neighbors came out and they're like,
we just wanted to poke in here before.
No, you're tall. Oh, you're cool.
this is great timing.
Good.
You guys in here before?
Yeah. We were buddies with her.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through with them, and they were really cool. And we told them the story about, you know, how we bought it and fixed it up and all the stuff we did.
And then downstairs, you
Ours
can go
is a
down.
little
You might as well
bigger
hold her
than
when she goes down.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah, her kids-
over like 10 years. They hand.
What?
As they had kids, they just put them to work down there.
Like, your turn to dig, great.
You're in.
3 hours.
You know, they were friendly, so I showed them a story about my brother, the vegetable thief. And they're like, oh yeah, she did move out, but she'd have been totally cool with that. I was like, I had so much stuff. Yeah.
Actually,
Really?
it's not really a choice. She just like says, I grew too much.
That's
and
cool.
You guys get to take all the extra.
So if you're watching this, and I know you're not, seller of that property on Bryan Avenue, thank you for those vegetables because they went to a good place. We bought the property for $187,500. We sold it for $274,900. We sold it January 20th, 2016. So that's a total of 97 days if you're counting. We spent $37,134 in repairs, $9,520 in closing costs, and $9,184 in interest costs. So a total net profit at the end of the day was, drum roll please, cue the vegetable thief. $31,562. Awesome project.